Not really the NFL.
Oh,
the
yeah,
NFL, fuck
yeah.
the NFL. They will never do that. When it comes to American sports, they will never do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, our thoughts, man. Again, our thoughts and prayers. You know, go to Damar Hamlin's and his family, man.
May he recover fully.
Yeah,
Which he will do, inshallah.
For full recovery, and yeah, man. You know, hopefully, you know, I'm pretty sure his family is by his side. You know, giving him as much support, and we do too over here. You know, we part of the sports world. You know, we not avid fans of the NFL, but we follow it. So we kind of, when we see those kind of things, it's freakish. Because even when you see it in a soccer game, it's a freakish events that just like make you think about just life and existence as a whole.
My first experience with some stuff like that was the 2002. I don't remember much about it. It was later on that I saw, but Foy, Cameroonian player who collapsed on the field. That was the
AFCON.
I was like, oh my god. Yeah. I didn't know like collapsing on the field was, but he passed away right on the spot. Yeah. But Hamlin, inshallah, is gonna recover. But she
had
like
50% recovery, you know, of him being able to breathe by himself, you know, and hopefully in a short amount of time, you know, he'll be back full health, be able to, you know, recognize his family and talk to them, speak to them, and give him a sense of comfort as well.
I think he should retire,
bro.
Depending on his health state, yeah. If he comes back and like, cause I think he's gonna come back with some type of things. I don't know what, but we have to follow this guy for another year. We can't just bring him back to the field. Yeah. Can't just bring him back to the field.
I wouldn't have the guts to go back. I don't know. This is the
so like with something like that. Yeah, I think you know to really think about your health, your family, and you know just retire, take whatever.
Bro, he was only 24 too.
Take time off.
He's 24. He's younger than us.
Yeah.
Crazy. My guy dedicated his whole life to the sport. Was able to get drafted, and now he's health away from him. Inshallah, he comes back all fully recovered.
Yeah, but he should never come back straight to the game. Take a year off,
and
bro.
They should start looking at ways to improve the player safety. Because
they try.
Tua could have had some crazy stuff happen to him this year.
Well, who knows? He might not show this year, you know, but he might show later in the future.
But the players also, they probably don't care because they dedicated their lives to the sport. As well, they'll be like, you know, somebody will probably get a smacked in the head and get up and like, I don't.
It is
what it is. It is what it is. I was about to make a voice, right?
That's what I mean. That was crazy.
You can say it is what it is. Oh shit.
I was about to do some out of pocket shit.
Crazy.
Let's move on from this topic.
Yeah. We gonna move on from this topic to a sadder topic, man. Today's been a good day, but I don't know what it is. We talking about sad topics.
Let me hear.
I want some fruit snacks.
Is it halal?
Bro, I found out years ago that fruit snacks are not halal, but I'm still chopping it. Yeah, only God can judge me.
I don't eat halal stuff. I eat non-halal. That's why I asked. In the Sangolotoism?
Facts. My son has his own practice. But yeah, we gonna move on to Saturday.
I just peeped. Man. The chewing on the mic is not gonna sound good.
It all depends on how you chew. Which is something that also we talked about.
Pet peeves and shit.
Let's just do it.
What are your pet peeves? Think about it. Mario, pick it up and be tight.
What are your pet peeves?
I hate well, hate is a strong word, so I'll say I have a very strong disdain for when people eating and they're chewing like with their mouth open. That shit is smacking. That shit is nasty.
Yeah.
You feel me? I understand. Sometimes it'll happen when you're eating.
Excited about the food.
Or the food can have a sauce or it's moist or whatever. That's alright. That's understandable. I'm not I'm not crazy. I'm not just gonna get tight every time.
Word.
But then sometimes, bro, you just sitting with someone. It could be silent. You could be watching something, bro, and there's someone like.
I hate it when people do that with chewing gum, though. Chewing gum is my.
Chew with your mouth up with gum. That's.
Yeah. If you're next to me, I'm making the bubbles, popping them and shit. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of my face. You doing a little too much. A little too much. I could understand smacking because there's some food you can't chop them without making noise. But gum, you could chew that shit without making noise, man.
What is gum? What is mine? What's my pet peeve?
For no reason.
All that shit. Just for sometimes to get stuck on their face and shit.
Word. My other pet peeve, bro, is people that yell on the phone, especially old people.
Old African people.
Yo.
Sometimes you need to show the emphasis and the energy of whatever you talk about. Cause sometimes I could be vocal or some shit get me tired. I'm like, call the homies on the phone. I'm like, yo, bro. This motherfucker just
That's understandable.
No. There's yelling and talking.
Yeah, bro.
Hey! So...
I'm talking about Hello? Wow. Naka def? Wa lepp jama? Wow. Alhamdulillah. Naka wa kër gi? Ñepp ci jama? Naka madam? Wow.
They make it everybody's business, bro.
Just yelling.
Bro, it's like, yo, nowadays you don't gotta climb a tree to get reception.
Word. You could literally whisper and the other guy can hear you.
Yeah. It's like, they're so used to back in the days where they had to climb the tree to get the reception.
Yeah. I mean, like, I had an uncle that used to do that, bro. Just yell on the phone. And, like, I love my uncle, but goddamn, every time you give him the phone, I'm just like, yeah, let's wear headphones real quick. Let's just wear headphones real quick, protect our ears, because you never know. But yeah, that's another thing that
I still can't think of a pet peeve, man. I have a lot, just can't think of one. I just one thing I don't like is I don't like when people make me wait. I don't like when people make me wait. Just if we decide on something and you act like you forgot and you don't come to me straight away, that shit could piss me off, bro. But like, cause I know, like I dedicated my time for you, and when you can't tell, like you cannot make the effort.
Just let me know.
Just let me know in advance. I don't care. But like some people are really like, they will come to you later after your agreement and be like, oh, sorry, I couldn't do this.
Yeah. I feel like some people, just this is two. There's two aspects to that.
Yeah.
Some people just have a serious social anxiety and will say yes, we'll go for plans with friends and shit, but then when the time comes, they become recluse because the thought about doing it, it doesn't have the same appeasement at the time now. Whereas other people is just, shitty communication skills and being assholes, you feel me? Like
I could understand being
accountable and
like
you up. Like, I'll just wait till I see him.
Yeah. I could understand some of the points, but some people just do it constantly. And the first time I'll let you, I'll let it go. The first time I'll let it go. Like, and I'm talking about specific times. Like, you say, at 4:00 I'm gonna send you these pictures, and then 4:00 comes, and I don't hear anything. 5:00, 6:00, and I gotta be the one to come to you and ask about it.
Yeah. You don't want to be like...
Yeah, that's a pet peeve. I don't hate it. It's just a pet peeve. It just makes me peep at those people in another light, and I'm like, okay, I can account on this person for this specific type of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, but yeah. Our next topic here, sad news. Pele passed.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. You know, one of the greatest to ever do it in the football world.
The football world, for sure. He definitely impacted the world in the terms of football. He brought the mystical side to the football. First to ever do it. You know, stuff he did were stuff we heard about as kids and didn't believe in. Yeah. It's like we heard he took the ball from the midfield, cut, dribble everybody and could kick it, and you're like, oh, nah, this cannot happen at the highest level. Yeah. And then boom, you start seeing YouTube videos later on, and it's like, okay, alright, ooh, okay. Every single skill that's popular right now, Pele has done it before. Yeah. And imagine that. I just want to say something interesting that I learned recently. Did y'all know dribbling in soccer came from Brazil because they would not people were mad aggressive towards black players.
Yeah.
And you know they had to develop skills to like evade the aggressive
defenders and stuff from like tackles, because like black players weren't really given the benefit of the doubt. Like you could get tackled, like rammed into, and you go down. Referee will still not call it. You know, this is back in the day, and they had to dribble away. Decided in the third.
So Pele is probably one of those guys who, and he's probably one of the greatest dribblers, to ever exist. Messi will be in the top 3.
Like
Messi number 2, Maradona number 3.
I think Pele for just the world of football, Pele was really the one who revolutionized like the art of like dribbling. He even brought it out. He really brought it back to Brazil because they wanted to like at the
Joga bonito, Pele.
At the time, European football was the wave. Yeah. The way they play. That's what was the beautiful game. Pass, right? Pass and it's passing the ball, playing as a team. You know, this is where formations really started. Yeah. You know, 4-4-2, and usually 4-4-2 was the one to go, right? 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, and two forwards, right? Formations. Whereas in Brazil, when you young in Brazil at the favelas doing this as a youngin, you feel me? Ain't no formation or nothing. We just balling, you know. Yeah. Everybody defend, everybody go forward, right? So that's what he was, right? But within that whole European like wave of playing and all of that, there was the Netherlands, who had a weird way of playing at the time, especially when they're on defense. They used to do what they called gegenpressing.
The libero.
Gegenpressing.
Yeah. But they also had like a libero, which is like a center back who would be very involved in the attack, so he would press up and down.
Yeah, and so
and gegenpressing. Yeah,
but within Brazil, I don't know if I've seen I think there was a show on Netflix about Pele a few years back. I seen that show. And he shows you a little bit how he became from I want to be the greatest. It was from Brazil losing the previous World Cup, right? And then he saw his father crying and all that, and then he told them, "Don't cry, but I'll bring you the World Cup." And the World Cup was every 4 years. Maybe he was 13 at the time, because he was the first teenager at the World Cup.
17.
Ever. He was 17 at the World Cup. I haven't seen another 17-year-old make a World Cup. Not yet.
Closest, Mbappe won that shit. 19?
19?
Yeah.
19, yeah. 2018, yeah. He was 19.
Mm-hmm.
But he really brought it back. Like, there was a point where in that World Cup where he went with Brazil, after he told his dad all that, work hard to go, he went to Santos, far from his family and all that. After he made that World Cup team, there was a point where Brazil was kind of down, you know, because the World Cup wasn't held in Brazil, it was in Europe. You know, you were at a disadvantage already. You feel me? Some, the games are not going their way. People are tackling them, and the referees are not calling it. You feel me? That's how these, he started dribbling again. Pele was hurt, if I'm not mistaken. Pele was hurt. You feel me? They take him out. The next game they needed to play. That whole time there was time they massage him. Try to just for him to play again, because they knew we can't win without him. Pele came back with avoiding anybody to touch him. Pele came back and it was like, forget about all this European shit. I'm gonna do it my way. And then boom, Joga Bonito. The Brazilian players, they could all do whatever he's doing. Maybe not, right? But
not as good.
Once he gave him that spark, it worked something into them where it was just like, yo, we just gonna play the same way we play back home. You feel me? Not everybody might not be at the same level, but together we gonna violate. And that's what they did. Pele won his first World Cup at 17 with that team. After they woke up.
Crazy.
You don't hear those, bro. Yo, you don't hear those stories, bro. You don't hear those type of stories, man.
Legendary.
Like, crazy, bro.
And
like,
for my guys,
many words to describe a great player, man.
Too many, man. Like, Brazil really lost the great. Really lost. Like, the whole football world lost the great, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? They lost the great. I mean, man, like, it would have been sweet if Brazil won the World Cup, but them niggas been weak since 2002. So, like, maybe 2006.
I mean, no offense. You need you need a big striker to win the World Cup. You can't be having Richarlison, even though he played well at this World Cup. Yeah. You can't be going with Richarlison at the World Cup, and he plays for Tottenham. He's so used to losing trash. So you can't go with Richarlison at the World Cup as your top guy in order to win the World Cup. Just saying. And he plays for Tottenham.
Love how Chelsea fan always they just jab at the Tottenham. You never safe.
They never win anything. You get contaminated with that DNA, and you
become a loser.
And you wanting to take that guy to go win a World Cup, even though he's good. If you go to Tottenham, you catch the fiber.
But then you look at Argentina; they didn't really have a big name forward. They had Lisandro Martinez who was showing signs of Higuainism, and they had to switch him with Julian Alvarez.
But you have Messi will take care of everything, bro.
Most other coaches were scared of doing back in 2014. Higuain should have sat down for Aguero.
Yeah.
Many games Higuain shouldn't have played for Aguero. Aguero should have started.
What's Higuainism? What's that?
Higuainism is a disease that only one person and one person alone had, and his name is Gonzalo Higuain. That's why it's called Higuainism.
1-on-1 against a goalie,
he will miss.
Over.
He will miss. It don't matter, bro. This nigga had before, because Argentina went to the final in 2014. Before Germany had a chance to win that game, Higuain had a 1v1 to win the game for Argentina, because at that point it's OT, it's close to the end. Whoever scores is the winner, because all you do is score, come play defense. Yo, bro, this nigga missed. This nigga missed to give Messi the World Cup. This is Messi at his prime, bro. This nigga missed, bro. He missed. Sergio Aguero, Messi's best friend, sitting on the bench whole time. That nigga, the World Cup, he barely touched the field because Higuain was balling early on. But when it really mattered, he was missing. That's what Higuainism is. And Lautaro Martinez was doing the same thing this time. And you know what the coach did? Got it. Bro, that's why I was like, yeah, Argentina's gonna win. The minute you make those type of decisions, that means, yeah, you are in for business. You're not here to play favorites or none of that. You're trying to win. Because Lautaro Martinez, we could say he's had a better beginning of the year, of the season, when it comes to like wherever they're playing respectively. You feel me? Because Julian Alvarez doesn't even touch the field on Man City, bro. When it comes to the Premier League,
he played well at the World Cup, though.
You feel me? Yeah.
Really well.
But he played well at the World Cup.
Yeah.
But this is Higuain, who was at Madrid at the time. Was he at Madrid or Juve?
Napoli.
Napoli at the time. and Aguero, who was at Manchester
City
City at the time,
and
they both had like crazy seasons, right? But Aguero 2 years ago he just won City the league, scoring like 30-something goals, bro, in the league. My son is red hot. In 2012, 2014, there's the World Cup. Sit him on the bench. Aguero was balling, but when he was needed the most, he shot the bed. That's what Higuain is. So Lautaro Martinez was showing that. They take him out and they won. Because guess what? Julian Alvarez was scoring. He was doing everything that they needed. Because Julian Alvarez doesn't play for City, and Lautaro starts every game.
But then again, Julian is like 19 or 18, so
20 something.
Really?
He's not. I don't think he's 19.
Oh, I thought he was.
He's 22 or some shit.
Oh.
Yeah, bro, he's 22. He was born January 2000. He's nice. He did everything he needed to do for Messi to win that cup. But yeah, Pele passed, man. I think yesterday was his funeral, right?
Yeah, and a lot of the current players, none of them basically did not. Brazilian stars did not show up.
Like
I think it's a shame.
Who won the World Cup or didn't?
Ronaldinho, Ronaldo.
Ronaldinho was in there.
None of those guys showed up at the funeral. I don't know if y'all view him as much as y'all say y'all view him as the national hero.
Yeah, being under the same team, there's supposed to be that solidarity,
right?
To a degree, you feel me?
He's
like being part of that national team is supposed to be some type of brotherhood type shit. Like once you make it, like,
so I read a couple of articles that said none of those guys showed up, and I think it's a shame. Honestly, it's a crazy shit.
Yeah, that's disrespectful, man.
Come on,
you gotta come, bro. That's old Ray, man. You gotta come show some respect. You know.
What you were saying about that, the Italiano. Like what he was trying to propose.
Oh yeah. So the Gianno Infantino is trying to propose. I mean, he said he will make it mandatory for every country to name a stadium after Pele. A stadium in their country.
That nigga is moving like he's the president of all the nations.
So, I mean, but yo, if they give us, if they give the countries packets, money,
give the money.
Yeah, if you give money and you say to name it, I'll do it.
Yeah, they should definitely do that in Brazil because he's
I'm pretty sure they have mad stadium in Brazil called Pelé.
Pelé is the DNA of Brazil at this point.
Yeah.
Other places definitely should pay homage. I don't know if it's kind of drastic to say to spend X amount to build the stadium in his name.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely pay homage to him in
your own way. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily force everybody to build a stadium for named after him. Give us the money, maybe we will. Even if we do, we're not naming him after.
Have the same levels of affection for him. You feel me? People have their own ties to other players due to like their national.
Oh, here's my prediction. Next year, Santos is gonna have a jersey with Pele's image on it. Just watch.
Maybe not the image, but the number for sure.
They're gonna have the away jersey is gonna be a picture of Pele pixelated some way. Just watch. That's my prediction.
We'll do some crazy, yeah. But damn, so these Brazilian stars definitely got a lot of backlash from not showing up.
I'm pretty sure. I think there was a few of the guys had their Instagram comment section bombarded by people who are upset. Yeah, Neymar sent his father, and I mean, you're not obligated to do it, but if
you're a recent player, I could see where your schedule comes into the
if you're still active.
Your schedule comes into play because niggas been still playing and shit.
Straight from the World Cup.
Yeah,
understandable.
Went back, but if you like a Ronaldinho, a Kaká, or Ronaldo, if you were at the World Cup every day supporting Brazil, you should be at the guy's funeral.
And Rivaldo, who's won from the 2002 World Cup too. He lives here in the U.S. So this guy said even if he was in Brazil, he wouldn't go because that's not the way he honors people. He said he was able to, honor Pele the way he was when he was alive. So he doesn't feel the need to go to the funeral.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't think that's...
I can respect that, you feel me?
Yeah.
He said, he explained himself and shit, He didn't even really have to do that.
He didn't have to do it,
Because
yeah.
at the end of the day, people just, like, the whole discourse about this is people not reaching others' expectations of what they should do as social things.
It's just that if you say the guy is your country's icon as much as he is, and
with
you
the actions to back it up,
and you represented Brazil at a World Cup, you should at least take a moment out of your time to go, pay your respects.
Bro, because if the president of FIFA is there, you gotta be there.
If it's posting pictures, these motherfuckers can do it,
Yeah, bro.
But then when it comes to that,
everybody posted a picture. Like, we should be the one posting pictures, But if y'all like, if the president of FIFA is there, you gotta be there.
Ooh, now I'm wondering, did Messi go to Maradona's funeral?
They're like family, I think. So
they're Aguero's married to somebody. Messi is like.
Messi's Aguero's son's like godfather or something. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, they're gonna deal with that. I mean, that was my first time hearing it. I didn't really hear anything about it.
Yeah, I just saw it online and I thought.
Cause you're right. When I saw the pictures of like online, they never showed like any type of like Kaká or like none of them, Roberto Carlos, like none of them. So yeah. But yeah,
let's move on. Let's move
on. Pele, man. Rest in peace to Pele.
Rest in peace.
But last but not least, man, bro. Nowadays, bro, things is just coming up and just on some crazy shit, man. Some crazy shit. So, Gabriel Union came out, Gabriel Union came out on some crazy shit. I don't even know if it's crazy or not, but to me it's crazy.
Talk to me.
She was talking about how entitled she was, man, to cheat in her previous relation. Not on D-Wade. Not on D-Wade. Astaghfirullah.
What's that guy's name?
My D-Wade is going through a lot. The guy who she was entitled to cheat on.
Yeah.
He was an NFL football player, yeah. What's his name? Chris Howard. Yeah. Chris Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. She and the one things, I mean, you know what? I don't know if you guys seen it or not. We just play the little clip. Let's hear what she's gonna say, man. And then we'll.
It was just dysfunctional from day one.
Yeah.
Gabrielle Union gets candid about her first marriage to NFL player Chris Howard. The actress opens up on an episode of the Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard podcast, revealing their relationship was riddled with infidelity.
That first go round, I definitely was not getting Wife of the Year awards.
Okay, good.
I had some focus issues.
Sure.
In our first marriage, neither one of us felt like the marriage should get in the way of our dating. And so
We're not identical. I was
keeping up with his activities, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's what you're doing? Oh, you're gonna feel this one." And
Okay.
I just felt entitled to it as well. I was paying all the bills, I was working my ass off, and it was just dysfunctional from day one.
Yeah.
As for Chris, the former Jacksonville Jaguars player has no ill will towards his ex-wife. He tells E! News, "What I do know is that she appears to be very happy with her new family, and she's continued to do very well with her career and activism. I wish her and her family nothing but the best." These days, Gabrielle and husband Dwayne Wade, who tied the knot in 2014, are raising a big family.
I just got two things. First, I fucked with Gabrielle Union back when she was on Bring It On. You feel me? Watch the movie. Second, just like the fact that it's wild. Like that last part she said, she felt entitled because she was paying all the bills and shit. Like the fact that she could say that, everybody chuckled. Now, if a
nigga said that,
everybody is like that. You already know how the line go. If a nigga, you feel me? If a nigga said that. But it's like there's some real shit because. If you put that shit in, let's say Andrew Tate said that shit, boom. it's a whole different look.
That's the
It
title
sound
of a
different.
song already, bro.
You feel me? It sound different. It don't even fit right. It's like, yo, you wildin', like that thought. Like they'll really villainize you for saying some shit like that. So it's crazy, you know, the duality on how, you know, fucking
the double standard.
Yeah, on double standards, duality for how the different sexes, how those like gender norms and how that shit work.
I think
You could say certain shit being this, you could say certain shit being that.
I think I heard her say
Yo, bro, play that one more time. I need to. I need.
yeah, I think she said
there's something in the beginning. She said.
Full of love and support.
She said something about him being the first one to start, and then that's when she thought I'm entitled
payback
to it
shit.
if I'm gonna pay back. So
See, this is why, like, I don't know when it was, but I was talking to somebody about how, like, yeah, women want to do the same thing men are
Day
doing.
one.
Yeah.
Gabrielle Union gets candid about her first marriage to NFL player Chris Howard. The actress opens up on an episode of the Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard podcast, revealing their relationship was riddled with infidelity.
That first go round, you know,
Okay.
I definitely was not getting Wife of the Year awards.
Okay, good.
I had some focus issues.
Sure.
You know, in our first marriage, neither one of us felt like the marriage should get in the way of our dating.
Pause it.
And so,
Right there.
my God,
Already, the fact that that woman in the back, when she said, I got some focus issues, she goes,
I think there was a nigga.
What else? No, it's
Both
Dax
men
Shepard. There's
and
a woman in there.
Ah, okay.
This is some shorty who's like Dax Shepard's like co-host.
Yeah.
The way that's an evil laugh, bro. That's like, yeah,
was
you
a
were,
cackle.
yeah, you was on some crazy. When you say focus, what are you focusing on if it's not your husband? And I mean your career for sure, yeah. But if the focus is just on your career, then there's something wrong. Considering that you're a married woman, because a married man can focus on their career. The minute they, every married man that only focuses on their career always get the backlash of they're not present at all. They're not mentally present, physically present. They're always at work. They do this, they do that. They're doing this, they're doing that. So who knows? Maybe her just working all the time and him just working all the time, right? Their schedule will never.
Yeah.
And
it didn't get in the way of them dating other people.
And that's the other
Why
thing.
did you marry then?
Going,
Like, people
bigger
are
picture,
so
bro.
weird.
Going back to bigger picture, this just fits into like what I was saying last episode about social media and portraying a relationship like Fabio Foreign and his guy. This conversation really shouldn't even be happening on live for her to be talking about it. Like, she could have handled it with a lot more class. Some other people would, they would ask her the question. She would just be like, okay, when we was in love at some point, and then
Things went down.
we
Why not?
mutually separated and keep it classy, keep it pushing, and talk about what you're doing happily with your husband and kids now.
Yeah.
But she wanted to go into it to fuel the drama and the spiciness people in the media want. Hollywood is weird with all that swingers and shit like that. They you already know Hollywood get down.
I mean, who knows how
This
she
is-
moving with D.
Yeah, like people shouldn't.
Computer gonna die. Sorry.
People shouldn't, bro. Look, at the end of the day, people should not be airing out their whole relationships on social media. Like, this whole social media shit, people just put their whole lives on that, and that shit is weird.
Crazy.
Nah, I mean,
Some people really live on social media, bro.
they really do. I mean, honestly, the fact that she's talking about that line just baffles me, bro. We couldn't let our marriage get in between our dating. That's putting wrong emphasis on, your focus on the wrong thing to me. Like you said, then why marry?
Why marry?
Why marry? If you're gonna prioritize dating other people, why marry? Just be single.
Western society has bastardized the idea of marriage, bro. I feel like marriage should be only when you're ready to commit 100% to a person. Why the fuck you getting married and y'all thinking about fucking other people? The fuck is wrong with y'all?
People don't even see marriage as like something out of like love. You want to to have a union with someone. They just see it as contractual now. You feel me? Or even when they think about it, the second thought is, if this goes bad, prenup or not.
Yeah.
You know?
And there's, there's always, I'm looking for a partner, but they will still take half, man, and dip. They'll still take half of your money and leave. That was your partner. Just remember, when the day she will leave you with half of everything you earned, just remember, there was a time she was your partner.
But, not to put all blame on, the partners and shit like that. Some of that blame has to go to our shitty-ass system, bro. They allow shit like this. And that's what fuels the fire for more of this shit to happen, you feel me? Not the infidelity, but the effects of the infidelity.
Swindling.
Like what people end up getting.
The swindling.
Yeah.
Not the swinging, but
they
the
have a
swindling.
term for everything now. Like,
entanglement.
She probably could have sat there and be like, I was just, I was polyamorous, but he just wasn't. We just didn't speak about it. We just didn't vocalize it as we should have. But yeah,
I think I would have understood that even better. The way she said this, if she said it,
that shit nasty. The way she said it was just like,
yeah.
He did it, so yeah, fuck that. I'm entitled to do it.
The fact that she said she's entitled to
I was paying the bills.
She was paying the bills.
I was paying the
basically giving a green light to any man who's able to.
No, any women who's out there even partnering with their thing, and your man, if your man ever thinks about go out there and cheat, you do him dirty.
Cause I paid the bill.
Because you paid the bills, bro. Like it's.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, if there was different repercussions, like if people didn't have the thought of looking forward to half of divorces and shit like that, a lot of people would be moving differently, with more calmness, more sense in their head. You feel me?
Well, I mean, you could make sure you sign a prenup, and it's not gonna be happening.
Sometimes that don't even work through that basketball player or football player.
PJ.
Who's football? Nah, not PJ, bro. I'll find his name later, but he like it's a whole YouTube video about it. He was getting married to a white woman. Months before they wedding, he was paying for everything, plenty. He told her, sign this prenup. His lawyer sent it over to her. She's like, yeah, I'll get to it. Months go by, shit happening. Yo, what's up with the prenup? We love each other. Just calm down. Like, do we really do? You feel me? As time, the day of the shit, he said, before we do this, I need you to sign this. And she tried to gaslight him. She tried to gaslight him.
It wasn't a football player.
It was basketball. NBA.
It was Stacks.
Yeah.
Steven Jackson.
Yeah, I said it was either basketball, football, one of them. But you remember this shit? He ended up leaving her, bro. Facts. Whole family in disarray. People
on the day of the wedding.
He had to leave her.
The day of the wedding, yeah.
My guy was like, if you're not going to sign it, we out.
Shorty mother come into the room, try to talk to her. He had to tell her respectfully, which I respected. I applaud. Told her, man, this is the values I stand on. This is what we agreed upon. And I let her know how I wanted to move. Yeah. Moving forward. She could not agree to that. It's over.
Peace.
You couldn't do much about that on that.
It's a transactional nature of relationship now.
Yeah, especially with a man that's at that stature of just like having bread, having access. You feel me? Risky. And it's easy. It's so easy for women to just be with that man, have 2 kids with that man. And then 5-6 years go by. Now she feels like, oh man, like I don't want to be with this person anymore. I come up with all sorts of things.
Go find another better one.
Go take half of that man's bread. Somebody who worked hard their entire life, working hard, making money, going to practice, coming back, this, that, and the third, just for you to take half. As in, you gotta take care of the kids, right? Take half want child support.
So in a lot of the marriage thing is like a lot of people they say we are a single person, like we're together. So the reason why they did that is the woman contributed to the guy's success
by being there, Yo, this is the times I need my nigga one in here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. These are the times, bro. These are the times.
Talk more about he got a good viewpoint on some shit like this,
bro. Because some of these women, bro. I mean, men are delusional too, bro.
Yeah,
but to a certain extent, because we are logical when it comes to things.
Everybody dumb, bro, to an extent. Not everybody, but some are real dumber than others. That's why I said not everybody's opinion is important.
Not everything they say will be like is a fact, like you say, yeah. Like some of these, you know, they'll be on the other end of the spectrum. But when you hear a woman says this, what does it give? This is a 50-year-old woman who a lot of women, young women, you feel me, are like 20 down or even like that are like seeing her being who she is. You feel me? The actress that she is, the social influencer that she is, the role model that she is to most of these women. What are they hearing through what she's saying? Just because I pay the bills and all of that, yeah. If you do it, I could do it too. What is that gonna fix? This is why the system over here will keep breaking and breaking and breaking and breaking. It will never be fixed because the woman always feels like if a man does this to me, I need to do it to them too. If you want people to move forward and to move forward in like I don't even know how to explain it, but to just like be able to understand one another, yeah. That is not the way you go about somebody who, you feel me, somebody who just did you wrong, you feel me. You feel me? Just, oh, you did me wrong, I'm gonna go do you wrong too. If you see that they do you wrong and you can't be with that person no more, ask for divorce. Like why she could have just asked for a divorce from the beginning and
Michelle
just say,
Obama
I don't want to do this.
If they go low, you go high. You know, you don't stoop to that level if you're a better person. But it's the fact that you're thinking you should equalize it is that you were thinking about that before you even met your
yeah. So this mean like the whole time you were like, if he cheats on me, yeah, I'm violating. Oh, fucking.
And that's not constructive to a good relationship at all.
Terrible, because you already
but
started.
Then they got married. Like
What
the fuck took it to?
I mean, she did say it was dysfunctional from the jump.
Yeah.
But what really led it to be dysfunctional? Because you got married. You can't tell me. You know, there wasn't you guys didn't know each other for at least a year before you got married. At least 6 months before you got married.
Yeah. People that be wanting to do you know, I ain't gonna look. The whole thought of just if you in whatever relationship union with someone and then you like, yo, yeah, we should do some swinger shit. If that's not the value of the other person. And you and like there's a dynamic in a relationship where you like forcibly put that on someone. Yeah. That whole shit is weird, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. And especially if this person tell you in the beginning, like you know what kind of person they are, so you either try to manipulate or abuse that shit is weird.
Yeah, you're just forcing your ideology.
I feel like niggas do that a lot more than women.
Manipulation.
Sure.
Yeah.
They
we do it in different ways. Yeah. Niggas and bitches, they do it in different ways.
They take the bitch into a relationship and start,
But it was crazy. At first, it was on some payback shit. And then the next point is, because I was doing everything.
I felt entitled to it.
I felt entitled to it because I was doing everything. I was paying the bills. I was Let a nigga say that. Let a nigga come out and say, yeah, I'm entitled to cheating on you, bitch, because, I pay the bills. Yeah, you want your hair done? I'll make it happen. You want your nails done? I'll make it happen. So who are you to tell me not to cheat?
What that sounded to me is just like, yo, she said, fuck having a conversation with him. He's just a bitch. And, she gonna go fuck whatever nigga she want and still, come home to him.
Yeah. Let him smell her panani with another nigga, another man that coming in. I saw a video like that. Of some shorty who like, obviously, modern woman, some OF shorty. She was talking about how like she had a boyfriend. She was bugging. She had a boyfriend.
That whole conversation was just disgusting.
Had a boyfriend.
That shit nasty.
You feel me? Was horny. I left the boyfriend. Went to see her ex. Her ex nutting her and all that. She comes back. You feel me? When she comes back, Mandam, awakened him and woke up and all that, you feel me, and just started going downtown, and she's laughing about it. He was eating me out with my ex girl, and he was telling me how good I did.
Okay, let's finish this one because I'm getting to a point where I don't,
When I say I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
Not this one. Not say it again, but this one. This is a new one. Woman are wicked. Last time it was woman they lie, bro. But humans are wicked. Man they wicked, but woman they more wicked.
They really know, in this day and age, you go to the street, social media, they found new ways, new parlor tricks. Yeah. How they take a rabbit out the hat, you feel me? Now nigga taking other shit out the hat, surprise you.
But what Gabriel Union just did, it influenced girls in a different way, and I don't think she was thinking about that when she was saying, because this conversation should have some even the Chris Howard guy, when they asked him, you heard what that interviewer said?
Classy.
Good man. Man said that, man, I see that she's doing well in her career and her life, and she's happy, and I wish her nothing but the best. Yo, bro, why are you sitting in a podcast talking shit about a man them who's wishing happiness and peace for you?
He probably did some dirt when they were together, but
still, no,
yeah,
he did.
Yeah,
he's not out here talking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
The nigga mature enough to, you feel me?
Let it go.
He know how to handle shit. Just talk regular. You feel me? Respectful. Why let other people know our shit?
Why come on a podcast?
What they gotta do with any of that shit?
Have some respect for your current husband.
Out of the like y'all situation and yourself. You making an ass out of yourself, even though
basically
you may not feel
saying,
like it. But the whole situation. How does that look upon you? Y'all family dynamic, and if y'all got kids together, who the fuck's supposed to take y'all serious, bro?
Right. But have some respect for D Wade. This is not something you married to D Wade. This is not something you come out here and talk about. I know it's your life. That's what you don't come here to a podcast and talk about, oh yeah, we was doing this, that, and that. If we didn't know until now, you've been separated since 2006. If we didn't know until now, what made you think now was the right time?
I mean, in the comments, we should speak about D Wade and Gabriel Union family dynamic, that relationship.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade was
strong arming and manipulation and that shit.
Dwayne Wade was 10 when she was 20, so.
Let us know what y'all think, man, because, let us know what y'all think about everything, man, because, we
Dwayne Wade did not hit puberty when she was in college.
Yeah, that's why. What you trying to tell me? She's a predator? No.
You're just saying they're from different generations.
Yeah, they're attracted to one another.
So she was definitely more mature, thinking, long term, quicker than he was probably.
Yeah.
She had it all planned out.
Yeah, man. But let us know what y'all think, man. Let us know what y'all think about this situation. We Gabriel Union in the comments, man. Yeah. We keep the conversation going, man. Let us know.
Episode 2. That was nice.
Let us know about everything, man. Go check that real quick.
It's still recording.
I know, but just let us know what you think, man. About everything.
That's a fact. Yeah. Put a like, comment. You already know. Put that Noto bell on. You feel me? For the next time we come back, post episode 3. You feel me? Show some love.
Thanks. Put that notification bell on, man.
For spending your hour with us.
Yeah, appreciate it. Spending time with us. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
We'll see you again. That's a fact.
Definitely, man.
It's all love over here.
It's all love over here, man. But down in the description again, there'll be everything you need when it comes to our socials. Wherever you need to find it, it'll be Laughin Thru Life podcast. Sometimes you add it, sometimes you don't. But
follow us on
it'll be in the
socials too.
Say that.
What's your social, bro?
Not yet. I don't want that.
You don't want to do that yet?
Yeah, not yet. I don't want to give y'all my socials yet.
Find us at Laughin Thru Life on IG, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. We got it all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we everywhere. And once you find Laughin Thru Life, you'll be able to find us if you pay attention.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that was it. That was it for episode 2, guys.
Yes,
we did well. Have a good night of work.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, man.
What do you mean by that?